Hello everyone, in this video I will teach you about one of the most important poison, that is arsenic. I will discuss some important points relating to arsenic, like its group, subgroup, class, fatal dose, fatal period, active principles, main sign and symptoms which occur after arsenic intake, its medico legal importance, and finally the treatment. Now what basically the arsenic is? It is basically an inorganic metallic irritant poison. Means that its group is irritant, class is metallic, and subgroup is inorganic. Its fatal dose is 120 to 2 grams, and its fatal period is 24 hours. The active principle is arsenious oxides, basically the radicals of oxygen radicals which are combined with the arsenic. They are very poisonous in nature. The main sign and symptoms are burning pain in throat and abdomen, severe vomiting, tenesmus. Tenesmus is basically forceful contraction of the rectum, bloodied liquid purging with shreds of mucus. There is lot of loss of mucus from the body, from the open orifices of the body. Muscle cramps, any muscle of the body can contract irregularly. Mind remains clear, means that the patient is full uh, consciousness. Acute poisoning resembles cholera, but the chronic poison resembles many other diseases which are due to any other poison or any natural disease, etc. The main point about arsenic is that it inhibits an enzyme in the body known as sulfhydryl enzyme. When this enzyme is inhibited, many reactions in the body are stopped, and hence the body shows different signs and symptoms which I have told you before. Now its medical legal importance. Uh, it is basically homicidal or accidental, but not suicidal. It can also be used as abortifacient. It can be used as cattle poisoning. It is also used in weed killers and the rat pastes. Now coming to our treatment. Treatment includes the stomach wash, means that we have to perform the gastric lavage of the patient. We can also give demulcents in this condition. Freshly prepared hydrated ferric oxide is also given. 10% solution of bile intramuscularly, 3 milligram per kg body weight 4 times on first day, then twice daily for 10 days. 10 milligram morphine intramuscularly. Ice sucking. We can also give intravenous fluids for maintaining the hydration of body, which because the body is dehydrated due to vomiting and diarrhea. We can also perform dialysis in chronic stages, because there is the body is progressing toward the damage, and the kidney are also not able to perform their function, so we have to perform dialysis in this condition. So these are some important points which you should have to remember for your exam point of view, especially the OSPI, Viva and MCQs. That's all. Now if you have any question, just comment it down. I will respond you as soon as possible. Thank you.